All right, it's that time. We have Palworld 1.5.0 patch notes. I'm very excited to get into them. It looks like they synced up the versions for Steam and Xbox, which is pretty cool. Xbox obviously will be a little later than the Steam version, but let's get right into it and see what's going on. So, major fixes implemented backup of save data on world selection screen. I don't really understand what that means, but backups are always good. Resolved issue of unnecessary data accumulating in save data. That's good. That'll probably prevent crashes. Key configuration added fully supported keyboard key configuration. I wonder if that means that we are going to be able to switch around our key configuration a little bit. Guild modified specification to allow guild members to be removed when not logged in. Okay, so maybe that's just changed. I heard that was like a couple of days automatically removes a guild member. So maybe now you can set it so that it's longer or shorter, depending on whatever you want. Player issues. Changed long press orientation during player tasks to allow continuous work by pressing the work button once. Yes, this is what we've been asking for. Toggle F instead of hold F in order to work on a bench and stuff like that. That's amazing. Fixed issue where riding in prohibited hunting areas would not result in a crime. That actually sucks. Being on like Jetragon or whatever flying mount you had previously in wildlife sanctuaries would prevent you from getting that like crime and made it a lot easier to lucky hunt in those areas because you wouldn't be hunted by the police. So now that's going to be a lot more annoying because you're going to get a trespassing right away now. Improved interaction accuracy with adjacent objects. That's great. I'm really happy about that. If you have two chests next to each other, you've probably noticed that it's difficult sometimes to really like orient yourself to correctly press which one you want. Pals change specifications so that when a pal is instructed to attack aggressively, the pal will attack enemies indiscriminately, even if they are not in combat. That's awesome. Okay, that's a good fix. Corrected an issue to allow pals of rank 1 or higher to be selected as concentrated material. Higher rank pals yield more points when concentrated. Excellent. So, as of 1.4.1, if you chose a 1 or 2 star pal to concentrate into another pal, you would only get the one boost in concentration as if it was just a pal with no concentration on it. This is saying now if your star rank is higher, you'll get a higher concentration value for your new pal that you're concentrating. One of the reasons why this is really good is because you can save a lot of space by concentrating things up to 3 stars. And if you get the same amount, there's no like drop off in the value. So you would get like the equivalent of 37 pals being condensed. Then you can just rank up something to 3 stars, hold it, and then use it later on your perfect pals or whatever you want to use. Fixed bug where if a large amount of experience points were gained and the level increased to 50 at once, pals would not learn any active skills. Awesome, that was a big problem. Mitigating an issue where using Masanda's partner skill Grenadier Panda on a dungeon boss would cause the boss to get stuck in walls. Okay, I've never experienced that because I never used Masanda, but that does sound like it would be really annoying. Base issues fixed an issue where base pals would get stuck on top of a logging site. Awesome. That happens all the time. Added measures to prevent the issue where base pals would wander around and get stuck at the border of the base area. That happens literally constantly with one of my Yormantide Ignis. He's just constantly stuck next to my bench right on the edge of the base. So really happy that they're fixing that. Fixed an issue where pals at the base would get stuck repeatedly starting transportation tasks and the light bulb icon would appear over and over again. I personally haven't experienced this too much, but I have seen a lot of people complain about it, so maybe I just didn't notice. Added measures to prevent the issue of base pals getting stuck in the farm on a roof. Awesome. That happens to me all the time. Also, because I have like a 1x1 house. So definitely happy that that's going to happen less or not at all, hopefully. Fix an issue where work pals would get stuck in the summon space of the pal box when restarting the server on a dedicated server. Okay, never experienced that. Probably because I play on a solo world. Adjusted the default work priority of base pals. Anubis will prioritize manual labor. My Anubis tended to, but maybe certain things would go above manual labor. I feel like they should prioritize whatever their highest skill is. Hopefully, that's how they did it. Significantly relaxed building restrictions for stairs and triangular roofs, thank God. Fixed an issue where sound would play in an infinite loop when pals at the base use certain active skills. Okay, I don't know if that I've specifically noticed that. Specifications changed so that all changes in environmental temperature are added up. If you put 4 campfires next to each other, the surrounding area will have the temperature of a volcano. Awesome. I've seen like probably 100 screenshots in the Discord of people with like 30 fireplaces around an egg. Like, why does it still say it's cold? That's because prior to this change, only one campfire would work at a time. Basically, you would only get the heat from one, even if you had 100. Implemented relax working style on the monitoring stand. Oh, interesting. So a new working style on the monitoring stand. I'm excited for that. We'll have to see if that's beneficial in any way. Balance adjustments significantly strengthened mining power of Digtoy's for Digtoy's partner skills. Okay, hopefully that means that he's fixed in the base though, because the base is where he had a problem. As a partner, he just melts veins and ores. So hopefully he's fixed as a base partner. I was actually about to make a video talking about how Digtoys is super overrated, but maybe that's not true anymore. Fix the abnormally high selling price of nails. That's devastating. That was like the main way of making money for most people, I would say. So now we're gonna have to figure out what's second best. I know a lot of people sell berries. That never seemed worth it to me. We'll have to see what we can figure out. Probably just gonna have to farm black marketeers or something. Maybe a new meta will be born. But yeah, that's rough. I wonder how low they are now. They were 160 each. We'll check that at the end of the notes, actually. Significantly increased the number of police officers who appear when a crime is committed. Oh, God, why? They already appeared like 4 at a time. Added electric shock effect to Free Pal Alliance's crossbow. Okay, seems a little OP. Adjusted the flight distance of sphere launcher and scatter sphere launcher. That's pretty vague. It doesn't say if it made it more or less. Increased the sanity value recovery amount of high quality hot springs. Okay, good. That's great. Network related. Renovated the server lobby. Okay, that's also vague. Search by server name will now work. Awesome. Added the ability to view online players on a dedicated server. That's also awesome. On community servers, this will only be displayed if the setting is enabled. Okay. Others. Fixed the issue where day 5 memo was not placed. I don't know what that means. You can now adjust the in-game brightness in the settings. Oh, that's nice. Fixed many minor bugs. Awesome. Corrected various incorrect text. Okay. And improved measures against cheating. That's a big one. Cheaters, from what I understand, have been running rampant. So hopefully they did like a pretty big fix on that, because I've heard that the public servers are just unplayable. We are currently working on an issue where autosave fails on the Xbox and Xbox Game Pass version. We expect that this will be resolved in an upcoming update. Okay, at least they're working on that. Hopefully they can get that patch out soon. And now I'm going to do a brief cut, and then we'll come back to see what nail prices are now. All right, I have some nails that I unfortunately did not sell before this update. We have 570 of them. We're going to just separate one so that we can see how much it is to sell one. And let's just take out my Wandering Merchant. Sell. Click on nail. 20. So they literally aced it. Wow, that's quite a devastating blow. 11,400 for nails now. For 570 nails, I should say. I mean, honestly, I'll just save them for any projects that require nails, because it's just not worth selling anymore. But yeah, that sucks. Luckily, I still have some gold, about 950k. I wish I would have just gone nuts selling nails if I knew prior to this update. It did auto-update for me, so nothing I could have done there. But yeah, If you're on the Xbox version, make sure you sell your nails right away before you get this update. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that I helped to make some things maybe more understandable if they were a little confusing. Let me know if you have any comments or suggestions down in the comment section below, and I will catch you all next time. Bye, everybody.